Nicole Kidman, the Australian muse, not only conquered the world with her talent and gorgeous beauty, but also made the public curious with her love scandals and hidden wounds behind the halo. From her marriage of more than a decade with Tom Cruise, considered a perfect symbol, but behind the smiles on the red carpet are days of loneliness, tears, and secrets that have never been revealed. To the miscarriages, rumors of control, and the reasons behind all those events, let's explore the hidden corners of the life of this famous actress. Nicole Mary Kidman was born on June 20th, 1967, in Honolulu, Hawaii, where the bright sunshine and gentle waves saw the beginning of one of the most talented stars in the world of cinema. She is the daughter of Dr. Anthony David Kidman, a brilliant psychologist and biologist, and Janelle Ann, a smart, capable woman who worked as a nurse and editorial assistant to her husband. The Kidman family had a spirit of exploration and knowledge that would later shape Nicole's strong, profound personality. When Nicole was 4 years old, family life took a major turn. Her father received an offer to teach at the University of Technology, Sydney, and the family left Hawaii to return to Australia. In the Sydney suburb of Lane Cove, the blonde girl began her simple but dream-filled childhood. With a bright face and expressive eyes, Nicole soon showed artistic talent. She began studying ballet, then took acting classes at the Australian Youth Drama Theatre, where she found joy and freedom in playing characters. However, life was not always filled with light. When her mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, Nicole, then a teenager, put her studies on hold to devote all her time to caring for her mother. Those months were not only challenging, but also a spiritual turning point. She learned patience, empathy, and the power of family love. It was this experience that forged the courage and emotional depth that helped Nicole Kidman become one of the most powerful and sophisticated actresses in Hollywood. After the challenging years of caring for her mother through a serious illness, Nicole Kidman returned to the arts, a passion that never faded within her. She began appearing again at Phillip Street Theatre in Sydney, where her early roles helped her hone her stage presence and natural expressive ability. Besides the disciplined ballet lessons, Nicole still kept her gentle and pure soul. The afternoon performances in the suburbs of North Shore, or the moments with her sister Antonia attending Mass at Mary MacKillop Church, created warm memories, the spiritual foundation that she always carried throughout her journey of adulthood. 1983 marked the first turning point in her career when the 15-year-old girl appeared in the music video Bop Girl by Pat Wilson. Although it was just a small role, the image of the young girl with bright red hair and a bright smile attracted many people's attention. Not long after, Nicole received a role in the TV series 5 Mile Creek, opening the first door to a professional acting career. Her natural talent, along with her innocent yet strong eyes, quickly made Nicole noticed by Australian filmmakers. In the mid-1980s, she appeared in a series of film projects such as Bush Christmas, an Australian adventure film, and BMX Bandits, a youthful, vibrant racing film where she showed her boldness and attractive free spirit. Although not yet blockbusters, these roles helped Nicole accumulate valuable experience, learn how to master the camera and the character's emotions. By 1986, when she participated in the TV series Vietnam and the series A Country Practice, Nicole began to be recognized as a real actress. She was no longer a new girl in the profession, but a young artist full of inner strength, knowing how to turn each role into a separate emotional piece. In a harsh industry, Nicole Kidman gradually proved that behind the fragile beauty is a steadfast will, something that would take her from small Sydney to the pinnacle of Hollywood glory. Entering the late 1980s, Nicole Kidman gradually asserted her position in Australian cinema. From roles in TV series such as Emerald City, 1988, and Bangkok Hilton, 1989, she began to show clear maturity in acting. No longer the sweet girl of the early years of her career, Nicole now exuded confidence and unusual charm, a blend of fragile beauty and strong spirit. Even though she only appeared in supporting roles, every look and every gesture of hers carried emotional weight that made it difficult for the audience to look away. However, 1989 was the year that truly changed Nicole Kidman's life. She was chosen to play the lead role in the movie Dead Calm, a psychological thriller full of haunting. In the movie, Nicole plays Ray Ingram, a woman isolated in the middle of the Pacific Ocean with a crazy killer played by Billy Zane. This is a role that requires inner depth, subtle emotional control, and the ability to convey fear in a realistic way, elements that a young actress at that time could not do.
God, you're pretty.
What about those people, huh? There wasn't any food poisoning, was there?
You think I'm making this up?
No, I don't.
However, Nicole did it, and more. She not only made the audience nervous with every breath of the character, but also made critics admit that a new star of world cinema was born. Variety praised her as strong, stubborn, and vibrant, while the legendary Roger Ebert praised the explosive tension in every scene between Nicole and Billy Zane. Dead Calm was not only a push to help Nicole step out of Australia, but also opened the door to Hollywood, where she would continue her great journey. From a young girl with artistic aspirations, Nicole Kidman officially became a symbol of talent, courage, and undeniable charm. Immediately after the success of Dead Calm, Nicole continued to attract the attention of major directors. In 1990, she was invited to participate in the high-speed racing movie Days of Thunder, co-starring with Hollywood's top star Tom Cruise. In the movie, Nicole played the role of Dr. Claire Lewicki, who was both the spiritual support and passionate love of the racer, played by Tom. Although the movie was not considered a cinematic masterpiece, it was on that set, amidst the roaring engine noise and the dust of the racetrack, that a true love story was born between Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise. The combination of an elegant, cool Australian star and a charming, charismatic American actor created a golden couple that captivated Hollywood. Just a few months after the film was completed on Christmas 1990, the two secretly held a wedding in Telluride, Colorado, a warm, private ceremony covered in white snow and witnessed by only a few relatives. The image of Nicole in a simple wedding dress, her eyes shining next to Tom, became a symbol of Hollywood love in the early 1990s. After getting married, the two continued to act together in Far and Away, 1992, a romantic film about the journey of immigrants in search of the American dream. On screen, they were adventurous lovers. In real life, they were a happy couple. The birth of two adopted children, Isabella Jane, 1992, and Connor Anthony, 1995, completed the picture of a dream family. Between the spotlight, her home in Los Angeles, her mansion in Australia, and her quiet days in New York, Nicole Kidman seemed to have reached the pinnacle of everything: a flourishing career, a fulfilling love life, and a happy home. 1995 marked a turning point in Nicole Kidman's career when she transformed into Suzanne Stone Moretto in To Die For, an ambitious radio host who was willing to do anything to become famous. With a charming appearance mixed with a scary coldness, Nicole delivered a performance that amazed the whole of Hollywood. This role not only won her her first Golden Globe, but also brought home a series of other prestigious awards, affirming her position as one of the best actresses of her generation.
WEN Weather Center.
You gotta be able to do things that ordinary people wouldn't do.
4 years later, in 1999, Nicole reunited with Tom Cruise in the final masterpiece of legendary director Stanley Kubrick, Eyes Wide Shut. The film caused controversy for its boldness and psychological depth, and opened a new phase in Nicole's career. From a beloved star, she became a true cinema icon, daring to take on complex and challenging roles. In 2001, she continued to excel with the role of Satine, the seductive singer in Moulin Rouge. The film was a feast of music, color, and emotion, where Nicole acted, sang, and captivated the audience. This role earned her a second Oscar and Golden Globe nomination. In the same year, she again made audiences shiver in the horror film The Others, proving that, whether flashy or dark, Nicole Kidman can turn any role into a masterpiece.
Can't you hear it? There's someone there.
At the height of her fame, Nicole Kidman still could not escape the harsh challenges that acting brings. During the filming of Moulin Rouge in Australia, she suffered a serious ankle injury, forcing her to withdraw from the project Panic Room, a role that was later given to Jodie Foster. However, Nicole still left a special mark through a guest voice role, with a deep, seductive voice that the audience could not mistake. That accident did not deter her. On the contrary, it was like a test of the extraordinary willpower of an artist who always rose from adversity. In 2003, Nicole entered a new golden age with the role of writer Virginia Woolf in The Hours. With a prosthetic nose, gray hair, and eyes filled with sadness, she almost completely disappeared to make room for the character. That transformation brought Nicole the Oscar for Best Actress, along with countless compliments. When she stood on stage, her voice choked up, talking about the saving power of art. Millions of audiences around the world fell silent. Not stopping there, Nicole continued to try her hand at 3 different works: Dogville, The Human Stain, and Cold Mountain. Each role was a journey of inner exploration and new style. Although not every project was a huge success, she still proved the mettle of a cinema queen who dared to go against the trend. In 2004, The Stepford Wives received mixed reviews, but Birth soon stunned audiences with its daring scenes, earning her another Golden Globe nomination. In 2005, Nicole continued to flexibly move between 2 extremes, from the tense politics of The Interpreter to the light humor of Bewitched, showing the incredible versatility and endurance of a star without limits. Though she has experienced many ups and downs, Nicole Kidman has maintained her position as a silver screen icon, a woman whose gaze can make the world fall silent. At the height of her career, she became the face of Chanel No. 5 perfume, in a commercial that lasted more than 3 minutes and was considered an artistic masterpiece. The image of Nicole in a sparkling pink dress, walking in the bright Parisian sky, captivated viewers. The contract earned her $371 million, making Nicole the most expensive advertising actress in the world at that time. Not only did Nicole dominate the screen, she also made it onto Forbes' list of the 100 most powerful people in the world, surpassing Julia Roberts to become Hollywood's highest-paid actress. However, behind the spotlight was a painful chapter in her life. In 2001, while the world was admiring her fairy tale marriage to Tom Cruise, they suddenly announced their divorce after nearly a decade together. The most heartbreaking thing was that at that time, Nicole was 3 months pregnant, but unfortunately had a miscarriage, a private tragedy in the midst of the world's spotlight. Tom cited irreconcilable differences as the reason, but the real cause remained a mystery that only the 2 of them knew. Despite the breakup, Nicole still held a deep love in her heart. In a 2006 interview, she choked up and said, "He was wonderful. I loved him. I still love him." That confession moved millions of fans, because behind the gorgeous beauty and brilliant reputation, Nicole Kidman is still just a woman, knowing how to love, knowing how to lose, and still courageously moving forward amid wounds that have never fully healed. After the shocking breakup with Tom Cruise, Nicole became the center of countless love rumors in 2003. After shining with Cold Mountain, Nicole Kidman not only achieved artistic success, but also became the center of a series of love rumors. The film, with its poignant love story and superb acting by Nicole and Jude Law, led the public to believe that there was an off-screen relationship between them. The rumors spread so quickly that it affected Jude's marriage. However, Nicole and Jude immediately denied the rumors, quelling the scandal with calmness and poise. Not stopping there, Nicole also sued a British newspaper for fabricating the story. And what made the public admire her even more was that she donated all the compensation money to an orphanage in Romania. It was the moment when Nicole Kidman clearly showed the qualities of a strong and kind woman. Beautiful, in the deepest sense. However, the media storm did not stop. Nicole continued to be rumored to be in a relationship with Jim Carrey after the two were caught having dinner together. Despite the public uproar, she just smiled lightly and said, "We are just good friends." Shortly after, at the Oscars, another rumor broke out, this time about Oscar winner Adrien Brody. It seemed that wherever Nicole went, the spotlight and gossip surrounded her. In 2003, fate brought her to Lenny Kravitz, the famous rock singer. The two dated for a short but passionate period, and Nicole later revealed that they were secretly engaged, a secret that was not revealed until many years later. But just when it seemed that these fleeting relationships would continue to repeat themselves, true love appeared. In January 2005, at the Australian Artist of Honor Awards in Los Angeles, Nicole met Keith Urban, a quiet country singer with deep eyes. Their love came gently but strongly, leading to a romantic wedding on June 25, 2006 in Manly, Sydney. After the wedding, the two moved to Nashville, Tennessee, where they found peace away from the spotlight. And despite admitting to imperfect habits like occasionally smoking, Nicole Kidman still captivates the world, because she is not a perfect goddess, but a real woman who knows how to love, how to hurt, and still shines brightly in everyday life. At the age of 57, Nicole Kidman still maintains her position as the Queen of Hollywood, not only because of her top-notch acting talent, but also because of her rare elegance and sophistication. From the dazzling Cannes red carpet to simple everyday moments, Nicole always knows how to make everyone look at her. With her elegant fashion sense mixed with a touch of classic, she has become a timeless style icon, proving that true beauty is not about age, but about charisma and temperament. In addition to her film career, Nicole also devotes herself to charity activities, especially in the field of protecting women and children, as a way to send love back to the life that has challenged her. Despite being nearly 6 decades old, Nicole still makes the world admire her youthful appearance, radiant skin, and toned body. Her secret? Yoga, a healthy diet, and perhaps a little miracle from the talented hands of Hollywood's top cosmetic surgeons. Now, amidst the spotlight of fame, Nicole Kidman enjoys a fulfilling life with Keith Urban and 2 young daughters, where joy, art, and love come together, a full life, and a goddess who still shines despite time. If you find this video useful or interesting, please hit the like button to support us. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Your support is the biggest motivation for us to continue creating.